New at 10 tonight, war over words. A Wisconsin Supreme Court justice under fire for what she wrote in college, and now some are calling for her resignation. Justice Rebecca Bradley is apologizing for anti-gay opinion pieces she wrote 24 years ago while attending Marquette University.
Katie Crowther is live from downtown outside the Milwaukee Club. That's where Bradley attended a fundraising event in her honor. Katie, did she confront the controversy?
Charles and Carol, they didn't even let us in the event. We were here waiting outside to speak with her, and she went around the back through a back entrance and never came out to talk with us. Instead, her campaign team sent a written statement. I am frankly embarrassed at the content and tone of what I wrote those many years ago. I apologize. Justice Rebecca Bradley says she's sorry for the words she wrote in Marquette University's student newspaper back in 1992. Liberal group One Wisconsin Now revealed a column and 2 letters to the editor where Bradley described homosexuality as an abnormal sexual preference, saying, "The homosexuals and drug addicts who do essentially kill themselves and others through their own behavior deservedly receive none of my sympathy." She also said people would be better off contracting AIDS than cancer because the politically correct disease will get all the funding. Today, Bradley said those comments do not reflect her worldview, but activists worry it's still a problem almost 25 years later.
Here at the AIDS Resource Center of Wisconsin, we've been made aware of 2 new HIV discrimination cases where our patients haven't been able to get health care because they're HIV positive in 2016. So the stigma and discrimination associated with HIV and AIDS is far too prevalent in our society today.
Bradley faces state appeals court judge JoAnne Kloppenburg in the April general election. Kloppenburg weighed in, saying there is no statute of limitations on hate. Rebecca Bradley's alliance with conservative causes and Scott Walker speaks louder than any apology she tries to make. Governor Scott Walker acknowledged he was not aware of Bradley's writings before he appointed her 3 times to judicial positions, but says it's clear her views have changed. And U.S. Senator from Wisconsin, Tammy Baldwin, who is the first openly gay person to serve in the Senate, also says Bradley's writings make her question whether she can be a fair and impartial justice. Some liberal groups are calling for Bradley's resignation, but Bradley insists this is all just a case of political mudslinging. Reporting live in downtown Milwaukee, Katie Crowther, today's TMJ4.
All right, Katie, thanks. Judge Kloppenburg admits she recently misspoke. At a Supreme Court forum last month, Kloppenburg said President Lincoln had slaves. The conservative blog Right Wisconsin pointed out the mistake. Kloppenburg's campaign tells us, quote, she knows Lincoln did not own slaves and that his wife's family did.